it's Zindee.
We're going to be talking about digging yourself out of the deep, deep trenches of the friend zone.
This is how to get out of the friend zone.
Is it though? Are we sure? These are not 100% guarantees. I'm not saying it's going to work for all of us. Some of you, it might be better to be in the friend zone for a little bit.
This does not work for everybody.
Get out of it too.
To give you some backstory though.
Some context.
We have known each other for about 7 years now. And
I was friend zoned for 5.
Of those 7 years, we were friends for 5 years before that.
I did it, guys.
Granted, pretty much the main reason that you were in the friend zone is because I live in Georgia and he lives in California. That was one of the main reasons.
Yeah.
Because it's not like I didn't find you attractive or I didn't think that I could see any sort of relationship or chemistry.
I didn't really push to date you at all during those first 4 years.
That's fair.
It wasn't until like the 5th year about when I actually like started to make a move. So I was sort of only technically in the friend zone for like
a few
8 months, you know, 6 months, 8 months, something like that. So it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad.
I would say I was
mutual
before that though
friendship
too, but yeah.
Before that.
Who's the mutual friend zone?
Mutual friend zoneness, yeah.
It was not mutual friend zone, guys.
Tell us how to get out of the friend zone.
Step 1, stop focusing on trying to see this like relationship that you have no idea what it would be anyway. Don't keep trying to envision this, what the perfect relationship would be with that person, because you haven't even had a chance to start a relationship with them. So don't put some expectations in your head, because once you get out of the friend zone, or if you get out of the friend zone, you're going to constantly be comparing what you thought in your head was going to be a great relationship with this person with what it actually is. So that's the first thing.
Was I not able to?
No,
I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Don't fantasize because it's not that great, guys. Oh no, that's not what I meant. Okay, no, don't do that.
Step 2, guys. Becoming a good friend of the person and being in the friend zone is okay. In my opinion, you want to be able to become a good friend of this person because they trust you more and you get to trust each other more and you get to know the person. A lot of people are in the friend zone when they don't even know the person that well, or they've known the person for so long that they've never really pushed that boundary of a friend zone. They think they're like stuck in the friend zone because of like the other person or something. Sometimes it's like you haven't made your move, but that's...
I would say it's really good to get to know the person before you put a label on it. Like some of the greatest relationships really are with starting out as friends.
I think most relationships that are good relationships
are so that's not a bad thing to be friends and get to know each other and you know, build that foundation and learn their character and their personality.
You get to know them outside of a relationship, which means you get to actually know who they are.
There's no filter.
They're not trying to pretend, because like a lot of people when they start dating somebody, they will try to act like a better version of themselves when they're dating somebody for a long time, and then slowly they hit this point where they're like, wow, like I never knew you were being like, I never knew you were like that. Of course you're gonna hit a point where like there's something that's you didn't realize.
You learn something new every day, but you already know who they are.
You know who they are as a person, so it's not like they're doing something super out of character, because you know what their character is and who they are. I would say the third mistake a lot of people make is they never actually go for it. They just see themselves in the friend zone and sort of just keep themselves there and keep like whining to themselves or complaining that, oh, I'm in the friend zone and I'm stuck here. Oh my gosh, like if only they would change their mind. Well, what if you've never really given them an opportunity to change their mind? I talked to her about dating her months and months before we started dating. It just wasn't the right time yet. And I think one of the things that helped me in that situation is after that, I didn't try to push it or anything like that, but I didn't cut off our friendship, which a lot of people do. A lot of people get quote-unquote rejected and then just cut off the relationship completely because they feel weird. I think keeping your friendship there and still showing the person that you care about them regardless of that is definitely important.
All of my 3 points have to do with that. These were like the 3 main things that started making me see like a really great friendship turn into like, wow, this could be a really, really awesome relationship. The first one that I have was the fact that Zach was always there for me. He was an amazing friend. He was always there for me to confide in. He was always giving me great advice. He was always like the shoulder to cry on, the person to laugh with. He was just always there for me. Number 2, what he was saying about just you never know until you say how you feel and just put yourself out there. I never had to question where I stood with Zach. He was always very open and honest about his feelings, very clear about everything. He was just very honest about his feelings and what he wanted, and so I never had to question, I never had to wonder. And then the third one that he was talking about with, you know, if you do get turned down, like not cutting off that friendship, he was very patient and respectful of my boundaries and what I wanted. He didn't try to push anything on me. He didn't try to rush into things. He just kind of was like open about how he felt and then just kind of left it there, and like the ball was in my court. He wasn't like pushing anything on me. He didn't make me feel uncomfortable about anything. Step 4.
Okay, don't be jealous during that time.
Gosh.
Because, like, I would say the whole time we were like, we had our friend thing. It was like, we definitely were like we were definitely attracted to other people and stuff. Don't be so stuck on the person that you're in the friend zone with that you're like not willing to give somebody an opportunity. Or
well, that was the thing, we each had relationships while we were friends. Like several relationships throughout the time that we were friends.
And it wasn't saying that like we didn't give those people a chance or anything like that. It's nothing like that. It's just
we were, like, you know, just friends during that time.
And I would say a lot of those times it was like one of us was dating while the other person was single, and it was just sort of like it was back and
forth. It never really
sort of
lined up.
But don't be jealous of the person, because that's not going to lead anywhere. It's just going to get you angry and or frustrated, and that's just not a good place to be, comparing yourself to others and just thinking about it.
No one likes jealousy. It's not
And honestly, if they end up breaking up with that person, why are you jealous of a person they ended up breaking up with?
Jealousy is not a good look on anybody. Number 5!
The last thing is you actually have to make your move at some point. You have to go in for that kiss. You have to. If you don't, they're not going to see you as more than friend. Like, obviously, if you start moving in for the kiss and they start backing up a lot, like, don't continue. That's a complete douche move. Like, don't do something like that. That's messed up.
You were really good at reading the situation and reading me as a person and what I was thinking. No, that was the thing, is Zach had very good timing with everything. He didn't try to push anything too soon. You have to be careful with your timing. Don't be too pushy, but be honest with your feelings. Just simple, right? Really simple. Your 5 simple steps to dig your way out of the friend zone. Anyway, guys, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. We post every Sunday.
And sometimes in between.
Sometimes. Every now and then. We love you guys, and we will see you all next Sunday.
We do. We gonna do the dab again?
No, that's terrible. No dab.